We are here live. I was having a little problem going live with my phone, so I'm using my other phone now. So I'm gonna wait for people to come in here. If you guys are, if anybody's gonna be here today, who knows? It is Saturday afternoon, so I don't know if anybody's gonna be here or not. Um, so what we're doing today, guys, is we're gonna be doing my top 10 favorite DC McFarlane action figures of 2023. Now, I'm going to give you guys a heads up. A lot of these figures, well, most of these figures are not going to be movie based figures because I hate McFarlane movie based figures. I think they're really bad. I didn't pick up any of the Batman Forever, the Bale Batman, none of those Batmans. It's mostly a lot of comic book accurate figures. So let me go to my YouTube right here. Like I said, I don't know if anybody's gonna be here or not, but you guys can always watch us back another time because this is gonna be a countdown pretty much. Um, so if you guys I had a problem going live with my other one, my other live. I'm gonna delete that, and so I am going to. So now I'm on this one, so I'm using a different phone right now. Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick. I'm gonna make it painless. I'm gonna start with some honorable mentions. So I don't know. I can't remember if this guy was in my countdown last year. I know he came out like towards the end of last year. I can't remember if I got him or not. I'm pretty sure he was on the list, but I wanted to mention him again because he's such an awesome figure. Green Lantern, right there. I forgot this guy's name. Power Ring? Was it Power Ring? I can't remember. But awesome figure nonetheless. I wanted to pick up. There's a lot of DC figures that I didn't pick up. I wanted to pick up that Sinestro, the Green Lantern Sinestro, and I wanted to pick up who else? Hawkman, which I never picked up. Those $30 figures, man, they're just too much, man. Just too much. You know, having to pay an extra $10 for what? You know what I mean? Another honorable mention. The reason why he didn't make the countdown is because of the face. Robin right there. The face sculpt is pretty horrible. So, but overall, it's a classic Robin. I really like the Robin. And then another honorable mention. I can't remember if this guy came out last year or if he came out this year. But I did some detailing and I did a custom of him. And he looks 100 times better. It is Solomon Grundy, Build-A-Figure. Right there, honorable mention. He wasn't that great of a figure, but I figure I include him on there because the detail is actually really good. The head is actually really good. The body is actually really good. It's just some minor flaws here and there, and he's not that big as well. But I got him. It's amazing. I bought so many loose Build-A-Figures this year. Solomon Grundy, Atrocitus, I end up buying loose. Beast Boy, I end up buying loose. That's crazy. For some reason, I didn't pick up the waves because I didn't want to dish out that much money for the waves. You know what I mean? Let's see. Another honorable mention. We have a Batman from the Batman and Spawn. Right there. Who the hell is that? Like, who the hell's texting me? It's actually a really good Batman, but he is beefy. The cape is a little too hard. It's a nice cape. I mean, McFarlane knows how to make some really good Batman capes. You can see this is glossy. This is matted out. His legs are matted out. The abdomen doesn't really match, you know, the upper torso. It's a good Batman overall. It's just not worthy of top 10. Another honorable mention before we start the top 10, guys. And if you guys are tuning in now, you can always watch the playback of our honorable mentions. I'm going to try to make I'm going to try to do this in under an hour. Blue Beetle, and probably not so many people are in here because they're still waiting for my other live. I had to switch over phones. So another honorable mention, which I really liked, but um, I end up customizing him, Blue Beetle. Just an honorable mention. I am not, like I said, I'm not doing movie figures. What is up with this wing? I'm not doing movie figures. I'm just sticking to comic book accurate figures. With that being said, let's start the countdown. Oh, another honorable mention. Oh yeah, speaking of Build-A-Figures, another loose Build-A-Figure I bought, Merciless. Actually, no, he's not a Build-A-Figure. He was a Build-A-Figure. This is the Patina edition. Honorable mention, but I'm not going to include him in this countdown because he came out, a couple years ago, the blue version. But this one is just as nice. I love the Patina version. One of you guys gave me an idea of just giving him a dark wash and a silver wash all over this Merciless. And yeah, thank you for that recommendation because he came out really, really, really nice. And I bought him when I bought him loose. When I bought him loose, he didn't include the sword. So if you were looking at the sword, I ended up giving him a sword. This is actually from a Wonder Woman action figure. But damn it, it looks great. He looks great with this Merciless figure, man. So, and I got this guy for really, really cheap. I was like, I think I got him for like around $40 maybe $40. I got this guy loose. I was like, I had to pick this guy up. So yeah, between Merciless, Solomon Grundy, Atrocitus, Beast Boy are all like essentially Build-A-Figures that I picked up loose, that I bought loose. So yeah, that's crazy, man. Okay, so if you guys are just tuning in, my honorable mentions, we'll just run through them real quick. Merciless, Solomon Grundy, Robin, right there. Green Lantern, I don't know if he came out this year. I think I included him in the countdown last year, but I'm just mentioning him again because he's such a cool figure. Batman, right there. Honorable mention from Spawn, Batman and Spawn. And then Blue Beetle, custom Blue Beetle. So if you guys are tuning in, like I said, this countdown is not going to be movie figures at all. It's just going to be comic book figures. So you're not going to see any of like the Batman Forever wave or Batman and Robin wave or whatever wave. I freaking hate the movie figures. I don't really care too much for Mcfarlane's movie figures. With that being said, let's start the countdown at number 10 with a movie figure, with the only movie figure in this countdown. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is my favorite. This is not the essential top 10. These are just my favorites, so these are kind of like recommendations. So number 10 is Carapax, right there. Number 10 is a Carapax, awesome figure. And the reason why I wanted to include him in this, well, because he's a cool figure. He is a movie figure, but he's, he can pull it off because he's just awesome, bro. Really awesome figure. The only movie figure on this countdown. One figure I can recommend to you guys, Carapax, right there. At number 10, let's keep it rolling. This is from Page Punchers. I think this is the only Page Punchers figure I have on this countdown. It is of Black Manta. Now, of course, the Black Manta from Aquaman 2 came out, but I think this one is just a way superior version of Aquaman. Just great detail. Really love this Manta. If I said Aquaman, I apologize. But Aquaman is at number 9. Look at the detail, bro. Probably one of Mcfarlane's best releases. I really like this guy. Very simplistic, but yet it works. Number 9, Black Manta. Speaking of water, number 8. Great figure, similar to Black Manta. The Abyss, number 8. And these are all comic based figures that you're going to be seeing, guys. So nothing from the movie at all. Nothing from movies. Number 8, this Abyss is awesome. And of course, they came out with a Chase Abyss, which I really like. If I can find it for cheap, I would definitely pick it up. And like I said, there have been some DC figures that have came out that I did not pick up. Captain Carrot is one of them. Hawkman is one of them. And Sinestro is also one of them. One of you guys left a comment. First comment of the video. Mr. Grandeur. In my universe, I'm using Carapax as a Super Spartan from Halo. Nice, nice. I've seen somebody else do a custom of Carapax. Man, I can't remember what they used them from. They used the body and they turned them into something. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, that's a good idea. I like that idea. Man, I wish I could remember. Where was I? 8. Number 7. Number 7 is going to be a little bit unusual, should I say. When I first came out, he came out at the beginning of the year. He was a Target exclusive. And when he first came out, I didn't really care. You know, what up? Leighton Bradford, what up, Leighton? And there's nothing much to this guy, but I like him. Classic Deadman is at number 7. Is it number 7? Where am I at? 10, 9, 8, 7. 7 for the Deadman. Just a very simplistic figure, but the face looks great. And the effects, they do add a little something special to this Deadman. So Deadman is at number 7. Just a simple character, simple figure, but it works. I love Deadman. Deadman is one of the coolest DC figures out there in the DC universe. Number 7 for Deadman. I'm going to try to make this video under an hour. Like I said, if you guys tuning in and you missed it, you can always go back and watch it. That's one of the main reasons why I'm doing it live. Number 6. I already forgot this guy's name. If you guys know, leave it in the comment section. Superman. I can't remember this guy's name. I can't remember it. If you guys remember this one, let me know. It just completely slipped my mind. He is number 6 on the countdown. Just the overall dope looking figure. It reminds me so much of the 90s. Eradicator, thank you. Mr. Grande, thank you. Eradicator, thank you. Just an overall dope figure. I like it. I've seen many customs of this guy, but I just like him as is. I just left him alone, didn't touch him up. The cape is great, the body, the sculpt. Now, if we've seen this body before, I can't remember where, but the Eradicator is number 6. Oh yeah, I forgot to do an honorable mention as well. I left out an honorable mention of Dark Flash. I can't remember if he came out this year or last year. If you guys know, let me know. But I figure I wanted to include him in this countdown. I think he came out last year, but he's an honorable mention because I picked him up this year. That's an honorable mention. Number 5, we're going to get into number 5, and I think number 5, I think you guys are going to be surprised with my number 5. So, out of all the Jokerized figures that have came out this year, Mcfarlane is cashing out big time on Jokerized figures, the Dark Knight. Jokerized Dark Knight. I was late to the party. I ended up picking up this Dark Knight figure, not this one, but the previous Dark Knight figure. And I really liked it, and he did an amazing job with this Jokerized Dark Knight. Just, I don't know, something about him. I just really love him. I love the purple gloves. I love the face, the creepiness, the buffness, the monstrous buffness of this Batman. I love that right there. The ha on his leg, the cape, the purple cape. Just the overall great figure, man. You know, he's done a lot of Jokerized Batmans, but I believe this one is my favorite one. Number 5. Number 4, here we go. Number 4, it is of the name. Somebody had a sense of humor when they named this guy. Focum Abotimus. It is at number 4. Just an overall dope looking figure. I Love this figure. And I got to thank my dog for getting a hold of the back piece and chewing it up. Thank you, dog, for always chewing up my figures. Number number 4, Fulcum Abominus. Number 3 is a Build-A-Figure. And once again, I was late to the party. I bought this guy loose, but damn it, he is a great Build-A-Figure. Number 3 is Beast Boy. Beast Boy is number 3. Somebody left me a comment. Mr. Grande, I plan on repainting this one along with Manga Spawn to make them more metal. Yeah, that's a good idea. I would love to see that. Do you have a channel, Mr. Grande? If you do, let me know so I can subscribe to it if you're going to do a custom on your channel. Beast Boy, number 3, really awesome figure. Sleek design. Did not think I would like this guy as much. No, sir. Okay. Are you on Instagram at all? I remember seeing somebody on, speaking of Instagram, I remember seeing somebody on Instagram doing a custom Beast from the X-Men, was it X-Men First Class, custom Beast figure turning this guy, which is a shame because he's actually a really cool figure. At number 3, Beast Boy. All right, this video might be shorter than I thought. Maybe I can get it under a half an hour. Yes, I'm on IG. If you are Mr. Grande, add me on Instagram. I'm under Friendly Neighborhood YouTuber or Hello Darkness, my only friend. And so this way I can check out some of your work. And then we come down to the final 2. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys in a little secret. Number 1, there's 2 figures that are going to be number 1. It was hard to choose, so 2 figures are going to be number 1. But this is number 2. It is of, man, what is this guy's name? Calabac, number 2. Calabac is number 2. Freaking dope figure. Not a Build-A-Figure, a Mega figure. Not so many people picked up this guy. I have no idea why. He is very, very detailed. Very, very awesome figure. The face sculpt is done nicely. A few paint apps here and there could have been, touched up, but I'm not complaining. I like him. He actually did somewhat of a little bit of a wash on him. The muscle, the details, the body. There is Calabac at number 2. Great, great figure. And he's freaking huge. Look at him next to my head. My head is really, really huge. There is Calabac next to my head. Okay, let's get to number 1. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. My custom Hush, number 1. No, I'm just kidding. Custom Hush, number 1. Number 1, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a hint. So, for those, let's see who can guess. Not Two-Face Batman, but he used this body. You guys know? And then he used this body. Same body as the figure that you're about to see. This is Vampire Batman. Not number 2, but it's the same body. You guys give up? Number 1, it's going to be a tie now. Number 1, Hush Batman. Choose which one. The black version or the blue version. Either one. They're really, really good. I do like, there you go. Leighton Bradford, Hush Batman. You got it. Hush Batman, number 1 is tied. I couldn't pick which one is tied with Nightfall Batman. I think they are the best figures of 2023. What do you think, guys? The only reason he probably could have been number 1 if I had gotten the exclusive, because I do like the darker version. I do like this one. It's a great looking Batman. The head sculpt is actually done really, really nice. But look at this guy too, man. Look at that one. That Batman is fucking awesome, man. That's a really nice Batman. I would have to say probably the blue version is probably my favorite from the Hush. And the cape is done nicely. I love this Batman. Classic comic book accurate Batmans. Those are my number ones, guys. It's Batman. You know what I mean? Nightfall and Hush Batman. Choose one. Which one do you guys prefer? It's hard, man. It's really, really hard. Who left me? Somebody leave me a comment. Somebody, I think Mr. Grande left me something on Instagram. But there it is. Number one. That was my countdown. I managed to keep this video under 30 minutes. All right, guys. If you tuned in for my little countdown, there it was, man. I don't know. I think I might do a top 10 figures of 2020. I don't collect a lot of. I've been doing a lot of customs, and I've been doing a lot of like retro reviews. That's what my channel is. So I don't know if I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do another one live. I just might do like a top 5 of my favorite figures of 2023, but I'm not ready yet because I have some figures I want to review for you guys. And yeah, there it is, man. For everyone that tuned in, for the handful of people that tuned in, there was my top 10. Those were recommendations. It's not a definitive top 10 because everybody has their favorite top 10. Everybody has their, of who is top 10. I'm sure there's a lot of channels out there that included a lot of the movie figures. I'm sure a lot of Michael Keaton Batmans were number one as well, but I just like the comic book accurate versions better. And there you guys have it. If you guys tuned in, I just want to say thank you. And let's go ahead and end this shindig. Stay tuned for some more reviews I got coming for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next review. Peace out.